What's up? It's another episode of Watches Strappin. These are not watches reviews, they're just quick wristwatch check of the day with usually a new strap pairing of choice. And today we are back on, I am back on the Sinn 103 Classic 12. This is a 60th anniversary limited run of 600 pieces, and yeah, it's a really handsome piece. And today I got this on a rubber or silicone strap of some sort. It's supposed to be some sort of kind of muted, I wouldn't say olive, but just I don't know, is it considered a drab green or something? It's got these fine ribs in it just to add some texture to it, so it's not just a plain smooth strap. I think that would look a little too plain, and I don't know, it was been hot recently, so I wanted to just put this on something that would be fairly comfortable, and works pretty well, not too bad. I don't even know what the brand is. I got this, I think, probably off of Amazon. It didn't cost too much, but I was just looking for something quick, inexpensive, and it does have, you can see, quick spring bar adjust release levers right there and inside. But yeah, just something quick to put on and try, and I like it. It's not too bad, I think. Decent pairing. That's about it. And yeah, I mean, yes, this bad boy is on the thicker side. I think close to around 17 millimeters, but I think the way they cut the mid case, it's not a super big wide slab. I mean, you can get much thinner watches that aren't cut well. Don't want to call it out, but yeah, sometimes you might consider, like, some certain Tudors, very straight cut on the side, and they're not super thick, although some of them are still considered kind of thick for the size of the watch, but they just look even more so because of their very slab-sided cut. And this doesn't really have that. It's got the undercut, it's got a mid case, and then you got the bezel on top, so it's kind of divided too visually. And as I pull back, my wrist is about 7 inches, just under, and you know, it sits pretty decently. I mean, I'm trying to give you a distance shot here. Definitely has wrist presence, but you know what? It's not too bad, and you just, I mean, what are you gonna do? Just go with it. I mean, if you can't handle that for some reason, it's just too big for you. I mean, really, just, you know, then I guess there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But automatic chronographs, especially one with the Valju's base movement inside, such as what's in here. I don't exactly call, but it's not. It's I think it's been modified slightly. They're going to wear big and thick. It's just generally no much way around it. And this is a 200 meter water resist, pressure tested, and it does. I believe that thickness includes the double dome sapphire, which is actually on the top and on the underside. It's actually domed too, so that does add a bit. But you know, the watch actually sinks into the wrist pretty well, and so the height kind of just disappears really. And I don't know, it's not even enough to bug me per se. But anyways, that's about it. Just wanted to show off this pairing. It's pretty comfortable. It's nice and soft. It's the strap. If you're really interested, I can look up my order history and find a link for you. No affiliation, so I don't make any money off of this type of stuff, and none of the watches I own I make any money off of, for sure. They all come out of my own pocket, so I just buy stuff that I like, and you know, and that's that. Until my channel gets enough viewership and, you know, subscription and all that, I'm pretty sure not many companies bother to send folks like us that don't have that much viewers anyways anything free, or even to even it's not to keep, even for a quick sample review. But that's no big deal. I like covering the stuff that I like, you know, and that, or what I welcome into my collection, at least at some point. You know, views change, but nonetheless, you know, there are a lot of stuff that you just have to try and experience, even though you don't end up keeping them. You know, it's just one of those scratches you need to itch. Itches you need to scratch. Excuse me, tongue tied. And And then once you do, perhaps it's a keeper, or in some cases, perhaps it isn't. This so far has been, it's almost cut myself off. So it's almost been almost like a year now since I had this. And I got this, it was delayed slightly. There was a pre-order at Watch Buy, sold out super fast. But I managed to get this in either by Thanksgiving or just early December of 2021, and right now it is September 2022, September 11th to be exact. And so yeah, definitely almost a year. And I wasn't sure if I'd keep it, to be honest. I definitely wanted to get a hold of one while I could, because these sold out super fast, and I knew that, you know, Sinn anniversary piece, and such a handsome one, it would have no trouble going, even though they were not cheap. And I probably could make some money off of it if I decided to sell it secondhand. And from what I understand so far, at least from a lot of comments, I haven't actually checked the market. Secondhand, these are not they have gone up. I don't know if over retail. I would think so. I mean, these are pretty rare, only 600 made, and I think people tend to collect them and keep them. And although I do see some for sale, even unworn on certain sites, but they will probably be that much more expensive, right? Anyways, that's about it. I just wanted to show off this pairing. Pretty cool. Haven't done it before. It's comfortable, and it's a very affordable strap. Pretty sure I paid less than $20, if even, you know, slightly over. But more likely it's probably under $20 for this, but it's actually pretty decent. Not too bad. It's not. There is some dust probably collects on it, but it's made of that kind of silicone, or I don't know. I think the fine details on it help kind of hide any kind of dust versus if it was a totally smooth surface. And it feels easy enough to just kind of brush off with your fingers. Some silicones you really have to get like a wet towel, if not lick your fingers, and help push and remove some dust and lint or whatever off of them. But this one, it doesn't seem to have that big of an issue. So overall, it does seem to maintain a fairly tidy and clean look on the surface. Not too bad. Anyways, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next.